This is Perrin Cornell, and it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I kind of got behind, and I feel bad about that because there's some good information that needs to be shared. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about the market, and then I'm going to take some time to take you around north central Washington and this time of year, probably from November and December, and show you some of the things that are going on and some of the things that we've been seeing, and just let you know what the world looks like from our point of view, okay? So Perrin Cornell, Coldwell Banker, and I think probably to get this thing going, the first thing I'm going to want to do is share my screen. So if you'll hang on here a minute, we'll do this and we'll share with this. And here we are. Here's the screen. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about is what's going on in the market. In general, the market has been improving since August. One of the things that got it off in a hurry was the half point reduction by the Fed. And now even though that helped, it didn't do everything we thought it would simply because it was already factored into the market. And now there's going to be another quarter point, they think, right after the first of the year, or right about the first of the year. And so that's put some speed into the market again. And we're starting to see interest rates anywhere in the sixes. We're seeing loan limits increased. We're seeing some underwriting criteria modified or reduced a little in order to make it easier to get qualified. And so all of those things are all mixed together, and it's something I can help you with if you need, or I can recommend a good loan officer or bank, whatever you're looking for. And of course, I can certainly help you find a home or sell your home. But let's look at the market. This is at the end of 11 months, okay? So if you look over here in the last 90 days, oops, there we go. There we go. The last 90 days, we've sold 231 homes. And if you look down here, this is probably a lot more indicative. We sold 657 in 23 and 761 in 24. So through November. So that's a big improvement, okay? Um, Another thing is look at the new listings. Year to date in 23, we had 849. Here again, we're looking good with 981, an increase of 16%. So that part of the market is going pretty good. Um, Over here, if you look, the median sales price, $520,000. That's the median, and that's up 7% from a year ago. The average sales price is slightly less, or not actually, average sales price slightly more, and it's about flat year to year. Well, I guess it was up 8%, I guess, because it went from 538 to 583, so that's up about 8% also. So the average price is a little bit higher. Down here is some information that I think is probably pretty important, and this is the closed for the last 6 months, And if you notice, the biggest single area right around here is 400 to 500,000 and 500 to uh, 600,000. So between those two, we've sold um, in the last 6 months we've sold 226 of the 761 that were sold all year long. So that's pretty good numbers. If you look here, you can see well, here's the price ranges, okay, and numbers of active listings. So in those areas, in that 400 to 500, we've got only 100 listings basically. Now there's other areas there's a lot in the 600 to 700, and there's a few more in the 7 to 8. And then you get up in the million. But even in those areas, if you notice, there's some pretty good numbers there too. Average numbers sold per month. It's running right around, oh gosh, it's running right around 4.5 here in these popular areas. It's around 20 to, yeah, it's around 20, 16 to 20. And even up here around the $1 million, it's 3, 4, 5, almost 6 a month. So those are all good numbers. And so the market isn't on its back. And in fact, I think in the last part of November, starting about the middle of November, it started picking up a little, and we're still seeing it. I'm literally getting calls just about every day, primarily buyers looking for homes, but there's also sellers out there too. And there's some good programs out for buyers right now. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you about the market, tell you how things are going. And now we're going to take a little seasonal trip and go look at the rest of the valley and north central Washington and what's been going on. Perrin Cornell, Coldwell Banker. I'm never too busy for your referrals or your calls, so let's get together.